Squiggly line, square paper, owl.
We thought it was important to share Becky's honest opinions, so we did this.
Oh, can you feel the love tonight?
Stop! George, you nominated this as a film that we watch. Why?
So I used to listen to a film podcast, and we spoke about this film when it came out, and just said it was terrible, but in a really fun way, where they loved it, but they're like, this film is fucking terrible shit.
Have any of you been to Egypt?
No.
No, I liked it.
I have.
Well, Lardy, you fucking...
I was there on holiday in 2010. I can say I've been inside a pyramid. Yeah, I went to Egypt and then came back. That's my anecdote.
I've always been interested in Egypt. I would like to go. And I'm especially interested in mythology, because I grew up loving Greek and Norse mythology, and Egyptian I know a little bit about, but not too much.
Yeah, all my knowledge of Egyptian mythology was from the Moon Knight TV series.
Beware the moon! Gods of Egypt has an international cast. Of the main 10 characters, 5 of them are Australian, 2 are British, 1 is Danish, 1 is American, 1 is French, and none are Egyptian.
Australia's also got lots of sand, so I guess it's kind of similar.
They do things in sand ratios, don't they?
I'll be representing with my hereditary Arabian vibes.
Our diversity in this channel is Nori.
Becky, you were born in Australia. You were basically in this film.
Yeah, I was born in Australia, meaning that I have the criteria needed to play an Egyptian person in this film.
Besides the This Is Sparta man, the cast includes Danish bloke from Game of Thrones, the son of Will Turner and Elizabeth Swann from Pirates of the Caribbean 5.
You best start believing in sand. It's fucking everywhere.
Yeah. I was there 14 years ago. I still haven't shaken it all out. Anyway, the Black Panther's in it.
Chadwick Boseman.
The villain from A Knight's Tale.
Ooh.
King George VI's speech therapist. Or, for those of you who haven't seen the King's speech, Barbossa.
Geoffrey Rush.
Geoffrey Rush, yeah. Surely hieroglyphics implies that Egyptians used to communicate to each other through interpretive dance.
Stop! Here we go.
Wait a minute. There was no Egypt in Gods of Egypt.
There was no mistaking the gods amongst the mortals who worshipped them. The gods were taller, with gold running through their veins.
My hardening arteries, help me.
Oh, shut up, you moron!
Are they going to lift up a tent to steal the sweet, sweet dates from inside?
No, they're gods, so they can lift the pyramids.
The
to get the
sarcophaguses.
sweet sarcophaguses.
You look beautiful.
I realised they had push-up bras in ancient Egypt.
They're the only part of the civilization that remains constant today. That and sand.
Lord of the Air.
Please, sir, can we have some of our air back?
That's the most Egyptian man I've ever seen.
And I've seen Nori, who's been more on holiday.
Maybe Lord Horus doesn't think we need boring speeches.
Have they? Oh, because they said he's a god, he's going to look bigger.
No, I think he just hires a bunch of midgets to make himself feel taller.
So he's Willy Wonka.
Yeah, it's Willy Wonka at the sand factory.
Let me drown you.
Let me fill you with air.
How can the goddess of love not know what love is?
What an absolute fucking zinger line from Horus. He's like, you're wearing a bracelet, and she's like, Riz Master.
I was celebrating the hunt.
Be very, very quiet. I'm hunting air. Ha! It's the god of crows.
A single bundle of wheat. Finally.
This shall appease the gods.
It's Chadwick Boseman.
Horus evinced a range of attributes, some of which may well correlate with the leadership position.
He doesn't sound anything like himself here.
It's called acting, George.
What?
I hope this film's going to be the backstory of Brendan Fraser.
Is that James May?
Today we crown a new king. This is my legacy.
And this is my armacy.
That's just stupid.
My son Horus, Lord of the Air.
We would call air trick, idiot.
Your cape is too long, loser.
I object!
Such a big day for the family.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
You're the law-abiding citizen from the film Law-Abiding Citizen.
He's the gamer in the movie Gamer.
And he's actually not. He's the guy who gets control.
I don't fucking care.
Fight me.
I challenge you to a joust-off.
I challenge you to who can be the most Scottish Egyptian.
All right, then.
I'm from Egypt, aye.
This was obviously the inspiration for Death of Stalin.
I'm off to represent the entire Red Army at the buffet. Long live.
This is Algeria! I mean Egypt!
If they're this powerful, why did he just die?
Phenomenal cosmic powers!
Ouch!
Worship me or be enslaved!
Willie hears you, Willie don't care.
Oh, Jesus.
For a guy who's a god of the air, he's like, I'm actually not going to use that at all. I'm just going to have a go.
I'm the god of air, but I'm also
Careful,
pretty
yeah.
good at the old fisticuffs.
That looks like one of those TikTok edits where they're like, don't push me, you don't know what I could turn into.
So this is why Egypt's in ruins.
They're going to
Yeah.
fly into the Sphinx's nose.
That is how it feels to chew 5 gum.
He tripped and fell on his own air.
You're not fit to be king.
Don't teabag him.
My contacts!
Those people are bad at fleeing, you know.
You know who's good at fleeing? The Red Hot Chili Peppers.
P.T. Flea from A Bug's Life.
Why are they building the Washington Monument?
Most were forced into slavery and denied even the tiniest penny.
Are they telling us that Scotland invented slavery in Egypt?
Did they not have slaves before? Who built those pyramids?
Stevie Wonder. He just turned up and did it with music.
I wonder why there are pyramids in the sky.
These men were sixth-dimensional beings at that time and were living at a very high level of consciousness. The pyramids were also built from the top down. The stones on top were placed first.
Call blimey, Governor, I've been enslaved, I have.
Is this Les Mis?
Prisoner 246!
Look Egyptian, look Egyptian.
Only a madman would try such a thing.
Where do you suppose we could find someone so mad?
There's this teacher who believes in fairies. He's pretty crazy.
Fairies! To the Crocker Cave!
Oh, he's got a really bad sunburn. I said use factor 50, not 15.
That really fucking hurt. Do you have a plaster?
When I think about you, I cut myself.
Set is actually his middle name. His first is Ready and his third is Go.
Marvel at the tribute you have built in his name. Is that it? I'm sorry?
Build a second one.
And then we'll fly a machine into them. 9/11.
Is he just really tall?
He's Hagrid's great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-grandfather. Give or take a great.
Why'd your father choose you to be master builder rather than one of your brothers?
My brothers were all masturbators.
They were good at fishing.
That was really good.
Hey!
A toast.
Give me some of that sweet, sweet fig jam.
Yikes! And away! Ah, my back!
He appears to have walked into wizard chess from Harry Potter.
He's in the Chamber of Sphinxes.
This is how we do it. This is how we do it.
If he had some of Michael's special stuff, he'd have been fine.
He should have sent Sneakers O'Toole in as a decoy.
Oh, eyeball.
I see what he's doing.
He would definitely break all his bones.
Yeah. Scorpions, why did it have to be scorpions?
This was all my idea.
Liar!
No, I'm standing.
I am beautiful!
Give me back what you took.
I took your mother's virginity.
I took your mother's virginity is a burn you could only give to literally Jesus Christ.
My beautiful eyes!
There is a room full of guards, and then it cuts behind them. They've gone.
They're like, it's too bright. I'm going home.
Their shift had literally just ended.
Yeah.
They all just clocked out.
This looks terrible.
These graphics, so Egyptian.
You bloody fruit shop owners!
You fucking idiot, that's the worst thing you could possibly do.
I've seen Robin Hood, she'll be fine.
She's all right, folks.
She died very quickly and without any blood.
They didn't have the budget for blood.
The actress just fell asleep because she was reading the script.
Hey buddy, I found your eye.
Eyes to see you.
I have something Set took from you.
Your mother's virginity. There's a lot of cucking in ancient Egypt.
Gods of cucking.
I'm a big boy.
Give me my eyes.
I have a proposition.
I want cheese.
An unlimited supply of Dairily Dunkers.
It can't be done. We'll figure it out. Go Horus, Lord of the...
Figure it out, he's blind, you dick.
Nubis, come forth.
Hey guys, how's it going?
Oh, they got a buddy for me, sweet.
He's a dog man.
Woof woof. The first ever furry.
He just gets distracted by a squirrel outside.
You're barking up the wrong temple.
Anubis was the god I played the most of in Smite. So I'm something of an expert myself.
You spin my head round.
You've done nothing.
Didn't I?
My precious ball. I'm orbing up.
I can see clearly now. My eye is back.
Where did you come from, One-Eye Joel? He's doing all of this to save his girlfriend, who died whilst he was already doing this. So why was he doing it originally?
I'll be honest, Sam, I don't care.
Giant beetles.
We're gonna gather everyone up into a massive ball like dung.
My legions of the desert will bring them reckoning!
He's like, I swear to God I've done this scene in a different film.
Ow, that really hurt. Why are you throwing gold at her?
Ow, on my fucking eye, Jesus Christ.
The way that they've tried to make the gods look really big is really inconsistent. Like, the proportions between them is really inconsistent. Sometimes they look massive, other times they're not that much bigger.
Weren't your traps? What was the term you used? Thief-proof.
He's got a very inconsistent accent in this.
It is consistently not Egyptian sounding.
I'm very curious to hear what your excuse is.
I'm sorry.
It seems flying would be useful right now. Without both my eyes, I cannot transform. I need to pray for strength. That's not encouraging.
Help me, Daddy.
Father! We're walking in the air.
Is that the ISS?
Thunderbird 5 BC edition.
Do you dare bring a mortal to the source of creation?
He's valuable to me. I could not leave him behind.
He is under the protection of Parley.
I like that this is just in space.
You best stop believing in space. We're in it.
I have work to do.
I'm doing an online course in engineering.
I'm known for being a warm gent.
What did he just fall in? Was that just a bed? Like
It seems to be a mattress covered in plastic.
What?
Is this sponsored by the Flat Earth Society? In a world without Pluto.
There are things worse than Set.
There are things worse than this film. You're wrong.
The uncertainty of its destiny is my will.
Where there's a will, there's a Turner.
I am the fact controller.
They may take our pharaohs, but they'll never take our sarcophaguses.
Since you became king, the need for burial shrouds has been great.
Oh my God, always going up the burial shrouds. Fucking pack it in, love.
Yappity yap yap.
I should have been enough to fulfill you.
You have caused confusion and delay.
Well, I've no idea who that character was, but she's dead now, so moving on.
Did her wing become a door?
It's called rigor mortis.
I thought it was called Rick and Morty. I turned myself into an Egyptian god.
God, his hair has such a volume in every scene.
My father taught me it's unworthy of a god to strike a man.
He should have told you to get off your ass and get your own water.
A brief moment of joy.
You shattered my skeleton.
This is becoming unacceptable.
Every time I'm assaulted, I say, this is becoming unacceptable.
Smack my bitch up. Where is the eye of Horus?
Buffalo soldier.
You just stab one of them in the eye and go full knife.
It's bull on bull action.
Go on, cut the bull.
Thank God he's not going to be back on the screen anytime soon.
Oh,
They CGI'd the water as well.
Could the studio not rent a swimming pool for the day?
Grab onto my nipples.
Again, the sizes are so inconsistent.
I think that would have been better if it was just 127 hours for the rest of the film.
You should have trusted us with this from the start.
Haven't we always left you satisfied?
Be gone, such!
Soon I will rule all the world. The land of the dead is the final kingdom left standing.
Tell everybody we've got wine gums.
That'll bring them to their knees.
Bow before me and receive 4 fruit pastels. You can become king of the gods if you buy me a slush puppy.
I don't know if I'm a misogynist, but I can't tell any of the women this apart. Did she not die? Am I making this up?
Different person. There are other women in it as well. Sorry to break the news to you.
I've counted at least 3 women in this film so far.
You promised me a slush puppy. It has not arrived. You must face the consequences.
His body was cut into 14 pieces. The heart was never found.
They left his heart in San Francisco. They left his knees in Peru. They left his wooden leg somewhere in Winnipeg.
Is anyone concerned or moved by anything that's happened yet?
No.
I really don't like the protagonist, so I couldn't give a shit if he succeeds or not.
Yeah, he's incredibly annoying.
You know what would be useful? Your other eye.
Correct!
Look who's doing it.
Much ado about nothing.
What you doing about?
It's time to summon Mega Ultra Chicken.
I'll be honest, guys, I'm rooting for his death here.
God, there are so many fight scenes in this film.
And when they're not fighting, they're talking.
So much worse.
Slap him in the taint. They call him the Taint Master.
Ow, you singed my ankles.
Excellent! You've made it angry.
My insurance doesn't cover it when it's angry.
Just punch her! Fucking hell!
Beat her up, you idiot.
I don't hit women. I will stab them, but I wouldn't hit one.
I would have chipped in a $5 to this film, providing it wasn't ever made and I was paying for that.
You share a bed with the god who pulled out my eyes.
Why would I waste this on someone who can't see?
What's her name? Horus Swallows.
Why is every woman in this just wearing basically a bra?
I dress to please myself.
Ancient Egypt, known for its cleavage.
Yoda, are you home?
Die.
What is its truth?
Cabbage.
It's a lettuce.
Turn around.
You prefer the view from behind?
No, well, yes.
Let me see your buns. They've been toasting in the desert sun.
This is far too important to risk. I contain all the wisdom in the universe.
This is the film that gave him cancer.
Quickly, my brothers, do you know the way?
Na 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 na.
Is this the way to Cairo City?
Oh, Jesus, no.
Does this film predate camels?
No.
He doesn't want to shield his eyes from the sandstorm, just his hair.
This wind's terrible.
I have to go now. I have to build a sandcastle.
Ye going to the sandcastle competition tomorrow?
Beck, hurry up. My Wonder Bra can only last so long.
It's an ancient Egyptian Rubik's Cube. Not since Chicken Run was I on the edge of my seat.
I'm on the edge of my seat because I'm about to fucking stand up and leave.
I'm on the edge of my seat because I'm about to slide off it in a coma.
I'm on the edge of my seat because I can only afford 1/3 of a seat.
I can confirm this is exactly what it's like inside a pyramid.
And they just sat outside, just like checking their watches.
Checking their sundials.
I never was, am always to be. No one ever saw me, nor ever will. And yet I am the confidence of all who live and breathe.
You are order.
You are a prick.
security.
Wrong again.
This is just like that scene from Abracatastrophe. Cut to clip from Abracatastrophe.
What's the meaning of this fork in my fanny?
You are tomorrow!
Kind of weird that they had multiple chances to answer it. Usually you can only answer something once and then you just die.
Oh no, brain freeze!
He's had a slush puppy.
I'm gonna take this brain and make a haggis out of it.
I'd like to be alone with the brain for a moment.
Get fucked, loser.
I'ma chomp this like a cabbage.
It's lettuce!
Well, that's an easy trap to break out of.
Never again see the light of day.
Not the gumdrop sphinx.
Every day she prayed for you to save Egypt, but you didn't come. So we don't matter to you.
I mean, he's not wrong. If there are gods, I very much doubt they care about us.
Too busy doing the YMCA.
Mistress.
Have I been a good boy?
Perhaps we can help her.
You ask much, mistress.
It would require a chew toy. And a slush puppy!
He is the slush puppy, George. A surprisingly sturdy slush puppy.
I command you to release me.
You can't command me.
You burnt my fish and chips one time.
And then he just has chlamydia.
The god of chlamydia.
She teleported to Bingling Mega Chippy.
She's getting all the fresh stuff.
Becky, what are your thoughts on this emotional scene?
I'm torn apart. Yeah.
You're tearing me apart.
I did not watch Gods of Egypt. I did not.
Oh, hi, Osiris. Haha, what a story, Imhotep.
Hang on, this is just a scene from Kingdom of the Crystal Skull, isn't it?
Then she gets mind-fucked by aliens.
What do you offer?
A packet of love arts and half a curly-whirly.
What kind of sandwiches do you do?
He's manoeuvring around the universe like that.
I'm a little busy right now.
And look at everything I've done.
But are your intentions strictly honourable?
Honor me, as I've honored you.
I am disinclined to acquiesce to your request.
Means no. If honor had been your intent, you might have...
Oh. Becky's had enough. She's flipped over the laptop. Get the fuck out of here.
He passed his test.
And I'd wager I've passed mine.
Not yet.
You must find the Fountain of Youth, and that bastard sparrow's cut a hole in the map.
My big shiny sword.
Hot stuff coming through.
Calypso.
Not again, Geoffrey Rush.
I can't fucking believe this!
If the Lord of the Air has any plan to rectify this, he should do so with haste.
What?
He's not the god you think he is, Sire. He lied to me.
Give him another chance. He only got this far because of you.
Give him another chance. Based on what? I don't know.
I am the gayest of them all. Bring me men.
We've got to have balls.
Oh my god, guys, it's Galactus from Fantastic Four Rise of a Silver Surfer.
It's The Langoliers by Stephen King. Insert clip of The Langoliers by
That's how you know he's the villain. He's got a sky beam. What is this? The Avengers?
What is this? Suicide Squad?
What is this? Avengers Age of Ultron?
What is this? Any other film?
Built from 7 billion blocks of granite, 5 billion slabs of Tura limestone,
And the lives of how many slaves?
5,930.
That's actually not that many.
They weren't slaves. They were non-optional volunteers.
I'm going to leave you two alone. You better not have a fight to the death.
I hate it when I'm hosting a dinner party and I leave a room for 1 second and there's a fight to the death.
So why did he get off the lift just to climb up?
Why has he made it much slower for himself?
You're an idiot.
You should have stayed under the sand.
I can understand killing for a crown, but this is madness.
Madness?
This is Sparta.
A little on the nose, don't you think?
By the way, Apophis is going to eat the land of the dead. You'll never make it to the afterlife now. What?
Oh?
Yeah, what was that?
What do you mean? I followed.
Going down?
These guys should have believed in Hephaestus instead. He's the only god that got a good name change when the Romans took over. Vulcan is way cooler than Hephaestus.
You're not the man now, dog. I like how he looked at him like, seriously?
You're an idiot.
The needs of the many outweigh the needs of the few.
Stupider like a fox!
Do you remember in Garth Marenghi's Dark Place where they say anything without dialogue was up for slow-mo?
I felt muscular and compact, like corned beef.
You could have got the eye and then killed the other guy. So he could have done that the whole time.
He did it earlier on, like since he lost his eye.
They took the fucking lift up.
Yeah.
He can fly.
Yeah.
Oh!
I believed I needed my eye to transform, but my journey isn't to seek revenge at all costs.
It turned out the true eye was the eyes that he eyed along the eye.
On the banks of the Nile.
All the people must be like, we literally built this for you and you're destroying it.
Yeah.
Am I a joke to you?
Egypt has fallen.
Egypt has fallen.
What do you guys think of the stakes of this fight? Do you wish for a higher, lower?
Well, I wish they were incredibly low, like they were fighting over a hamburger.
I do like the idea of gold blood. That's at least vaguely interesting.
I showed you mercy. I won't make that mistake.
He chose wisely.
Oh, I'm glad that's over.
What happened to the giant worm? That was a thing.
Well, rock me Amadeus.
I was killed, but actually no.
Yeah. I thought you were dead. Nope.
I got a refund.
She's still dead, right? I mean, that's it.
So this was all a waste of time. In more ways than one.
Throughout the film, his girlfriend has been trapped in a liminal space between death and life, and I also feel like that's what's happened to me over the last 2 hours.
We've got unfinished business, you and I.
Here we see the green screen where they filmed Gods of Egypt.
What would you be the god of?
Treacle.
Oh, does he actually die? This is a good ending.
Die, 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 please die. We don't like you, please, please die.
Doesn't even have gold blood. What a sissy.
She looks incredibly well covered
Yes.
for a dead person who's been dead for quite a while at this point.
This was BC. They hadn't invented decomposure yet.
Oh, sorry.
Do not resurrect them. I beg you, Barbosa.
Resurrect her, but let him die, fuck's sake.
I am in debt to you, grandson. Ask whatever you will.
Can I has Raspberry Ripple Slush Puppy, please?
I want you to help Colin Firth give a speech.
Allow me to infinitely plant carrots wherever I like.
Damn it.
Oh, they didn't want to rip off Gladiator.
The afterlife must be earned not with gold, but by good deeds, compassion, and generosity.
So rather than using this as an opportunity to get rid of, the god system, they're just going to reinstate them.
Films don't like dismantling class structure, Sam.
That's my main criticism of this movie. I have many, but that's number one.
I think I only have criticisms.
You think they'd miss me if I were gone a few days?
I've got a date with Cleopatra. Suck on my sandy pyramid.
He told Egypt he was just going to the shops for a pack of cigarettes and he never came back. Oh, please roll the credits. Please roll the credits. I need this to end and for my life to start again.
Yes. Guys, it's over.
We lived. Barely.
What did you guys think about Gods of Egypt?
Crap.
We've watched a lot of bad films, but this is the first one I've been uncomfortably bored and, fidgeting and finding it hard to sit through.
I don't think this is a so bad it's good bad film.
No, I think it was just boring.
Yeah.
15 minutes in, I was like, I want this film to end. And it felt like I was just waiting for the film to end. Nothing was happening to get me back into it. I was just like, this is all bad.
The whole film was just introduce a character, they die in a fight, next one.
But they could have easily cut like 45 minutes off that film.
It's so generic, uninspired.
Gerard Butler was the best part of that film, and he was still bad. What do you think, Pete?
No.
The main publicity the film received was when it was accused of whitewashing Egyptian deities. Gods of Egypt's director's defence for the primarily Australian cast was the film is a fantasy, not a historical biopic.
Are you saying that wasn't a documentary?
The film was nominated for 5 Golden Raspberry Awards, but it didn't win any, so even failure has disdain for this film.
I'm going to rate it 1 Scottish Egyptian out of 5
Australian
Egyptians.
4 iron brews out of 7 jars of Vegemite.
4 maggots on the floor of the post office in Leytonstone.
Out of the amount of maggots you could fit in the post office in Leytonstone.
1 out of 4 Yorkshiremen.
Back in my day, we had no Yorkshiremen.
1 Gods of Egypt, luxury. I had to watch it twice.
Back in my day, we had 4 Scousers.
Back in my day, our Egyptians were from Benidorm.
I've got a lot of papyrus in my pocket.